Welcome, and thank you so much for joining us on At Home with the Wayne on Giving Tuesday Now. We have a very special 2-hour live stream program full of entertainment and surprises. We want to take this opening opportunity to thank our month of May At Home with the Wayne sponsors, KK Homes, Your Dream, Our Team, Standout Arts, Waynesboro's top-rated web designer, and CPA Roy Carter. Joining me today as the co-host of this event is Kathy Deacon, the Wayne Theater's Director of Advancement.
Hi, good morning. Hi, Tracy. What fun this is going to be, sharing this next couple of hours with you and our Wayne Theater live streaming audience. I'm really excited on this Giving Tuesday Now. What a special event. You know, I guess I just want to open up by saying, why are we here today? A lot of people who are watching are probably familiar with the Giving Tuesday Now, which takes place typically the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. Well, the folks who developed that actually, in response to the COVID-19 pandemic, developed the Giving Tuesday Now as an emergency response. And the day is designed to drive an influx of generosity and citizen engagement, and to activate business and philanthropy to support communities and nonprofits all around the world. It's a day when we actually get to all come together and give back in all the ways that we can give back with all the gifts that we have, no matter who or where we are. And speaking of giving, we have not only an amazing staff, because all of us have been involved, right, in putting this day together, and we're so excited about it. We also have an amazing board of directors. Our board of directors has so generously come together and offered to match the first $1,000 in gifts that we give through this Giving Tuesday program. And, you know, my heart felt so happy about that. Not only are they talented and commit lots and lots of hours, but they truly support the Wayne Theater and all of its mission. So today is a great day to make a gift to the Wayne Theater, a Giving Tuesday Now gift. And so to make your financial gift, it's pretty simple to become a sponsor or to become a partner in the arts. And we'll talk a little bit about that more. But just go to our website at www.waynetheater.org. And once you're there, click on the orange pop-up box that comes up, and then it'll take you to a page that has donate and sponsor buttons. So you can certainly do that. And I believe we actually have a button directly on our Facebook page that you can also give through PayPal. Remember, no gift is too small at this point, and we appreciate anything that you can give. We're so grateful, again, to our amazing board of directors. It's a great day to double your impact at the Wayne Theater, and we're so happy and delighted to be sharing all of this great entertainment with you today, and just being with you in the ways that we can during this time.
Yes, at the Wayne Theater, we're very proud of the fact that we have something to offer children year-round. We have family programming and our arts education program, which provides 24 field trip opportunities throughout the school year for public schools, private schools, homeschools, seniors, and more. We also have workshops, classes, and camps that are offered throughout the year.
Yeah, Tracy, I really love the arts education program, and you and I have been working together over the last couple of weeks while we've been at home, trying to put some numbers together for a community report that, you know, we'll do at some point in the near future. But I was really blown away by the fact that in those numbers, I found that 22,000 students here in our area and in the region have actually been served by the Wayne Theater and our programming. And to me, that was just quite amazing. It actually blew me away.
Yes, it is amazing. And we've been planning educational opportunities for the children in our community this summer that will be delivered in new and innovative ways despite the current challenges that we face. So speaking of our youngest Wayne Theater folks, our first performer today started very early in her acting career. She played the leading role of Lavender, co-led that role, in our recent production of Matilda. And we're so pleased to present Harper Jewell.
Hi, I'm Harper. One thing I love about the Wayne is all the great relationships you get to make with everyone each time you do a show, and all the wonderful people you get to work with. I'd like to give a special shout out to Hank Fitzgerald and Tracy Strait. Today I'm going to be singing My New Philosophy from You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. Why are you telling me my new philosophy? That teacher gave a D on last week's homework. She said, Miss Sally Brown, your grades are going down. I should have told her my new philosophy. Miss B, I'm C, look C, a D, a D. Well, why are you telling me? And that's my new philosophy. Why are you telling me? My new philosophy.
Wasn't that amazing? I just love the energy that Harper always brings to the stage. Thank you, Harper.
Yeah, she is an amazing talent, Tracy, and it feels really exciting to be working with the Wayne team today to showcase so many local and regional performers through our At Home with the Wayne series on all of our digital platforms.
And joining us next is Hank Fitzgerald, the Wayne Theater's Director of Original Programming. Hank has been busy on our At Home with the Wayne series, providing tips on costumes, wigs, and design each Wednesday. If you'd like to see what's been posted in the past 6 weeks on our digital platform, click on the At Home with the Wayne tab found on our website at waynetheater.org, and you will find a complete library of all that we've been up to since we had to close our doors. Now singing Unexpected Song is Hank Fitzgerald, accompanied on piano by Matthew Stevens.
I have never felt like this. For once, I'm lost for words. Your smile has really thrown me. This is not like me at all. I never thought I'd know the kind of love you'd show me. Now, no matter where I am, no matter what I do, I see your face appearing like an unexpected song that only we are hearing. I don't know what's going on, can't work it out at all. Whatever made you choose me, I just can't believe my eyes. You look at me as though you couldn't bear to lose me. Now, no matter where I am, no matter what I do, I see your face appearing like an unexpected song that only we are hearing. I have never felt like this. For once I'm lost for words. Your smile has really thrown me. This is not like me at all. I never thought I'd know the kind of love you'd show me. Now, no matter where I am, no matter what I do, I see your face appearing like an unexpected song that only we are hearing. Like an unexpected song that only we are hearing.
Thank you so much, Hank and Matthew, and thank you to all of you that are viewing for today's special live stream. I see we already have several people that have donated. Thank you, Becky Tierling, Larry Gamble, Lyle Palmer, Georgia Beer, Hudlow Clark donated. And thank you, all of you that are watching.
Yeah, we're so happy to have you here and so happy to be here. And Tracy, it's really hard to believe that I'm coming up on my first year at the Wayne Theater as the Director of Advancement, and it's been a really beautiful time. One of the things that I've loved about it is having the privilege of talking to so many people about what a gift the Wayne Theater is to the city of Waynesboro and actually to the entire Shenandoah Valley. And the theater has such a rich history here in the Valley, and it's no surprise to me that the entire community came together to bring the Wayne back to life. These stories of love for the Wayne are plentiful, and it's such a pleasure to share some of them with you today on this live stream. The video that we have up next for you is from one of our dedicated volunteer ambassadors, Marcia Geiger.
I actually started out at the Gateway before the Wayne Theater was opened, and I've been at the Wayne Theater ever since the Wayne Theater opened also. I enjoyed the entire time. It was fun to be at the Gateway and then see the big transition to the Wayne, which was, you know, big, exciting times. Which was
Yeah.
really fun. I also worked at the box office at the Gateway, and now I work at the box office at the Wayne, and it's kind of completing that journey. Not being an ambassador to the city. That's really a wonderful thing. And why not have the opportunity to meet people from all over the country? It's fantastic. And the performers, they're from all over the world. And you get to spend time and talk to them and visit with them after the shows are over. So all of it is just fun, exciting. And then there's the Wayne family. We are a family. We take care of each other. We know each other. We look after each other. If someone isn't around for a while, we look out for each other and make sure what's going on. So it's the whole thing. I've done it. I've done concessions. I've done ushering. I've done will call box many times. Mixing a drink is a little tough for me at times, but other than that, I'm good. The money thing I've got, because former banker, I got that down, so I'm all good with the money at the concessions and what have you. So yeah, I've done it all. I mean, and it's fun. It's all fun. I've been a floor captain when we used to have floor captain. You know, a greeter. It's fun to greet everybody. That's being at the box office and greeting are probably my two favorite things, because I love, you know, if you can't tell, I love to talk to people and I like to see people. And so it's just fun to be able to do both, you know, and you get to do that when you're at those positions, but all the positions are fun. Yeah. It's fun to, you know, bring people into the theater, and it's fun when I'm at the box office and a person says, can I see where I'm going to sit? Sure, let's go and take a look. So you get your first experience if they've never been there before. And they get so excited that they get such one-on-one attention that we're willing to do all that for them. And yeah, we are, because that's who we are. You know, we are ambassadors, you know, and taking them down. And then we have such great feedback from the people who come. It's so much fun to see, you know, there's dance, there's music, ice skating. Now, who would have thought we were going to have an ice show here? I mean, I saw the ice show this past year, and Tinkerbell on the pole, flitting around on the stage with lights on her wings was just unreal. It was just amazing, you know, and thinking they were actually skating on the stage. Yes, they were. Yes. Just a lot of fun. Just a whole lot of fun. Yeah. One of my favorite shows was the troops that came from Ireland. And we had them multiple times because they were so popular. And I have traveled to Ireland many times, so it was really fun having conversations with them from where they were from and how, you know, how much they travel the United States and what they think about coming here, and asking me questions about how I felt about going to Ireland and where I'd been. So that's kind of fun. You get to do that too. You have interactions. The thing that I hear the most from performers is how much love there is in the Wayne Theater. They said they can feel the love from the minute they hit the door. That's great feedback, you know,
sure is.
From people who are coming here to perform from all over the world. So an asset to the community, and it has certainly done everything we thought it would do for downtown. It is really bringing downtown into a whole new realm, you know, adding new stores, new restaurants. it's what we needed down there. And
Yeah.
it's just, yeah, it's a whole new perspective to our downtown. Thank you.
Yeah.
I just want to thank Tracy and you and all of the people that work at the Wayne, because you do an excellent job. And I can't tell you how much a fantastic job Hank does on all those shows. I mean, it's incredible. Every show has been equally as good as the next one.
I know.
So it's just great. Everybody is just so professional what you do, and it's a pleasure to.
Thank you so much, Marcia. What beautiful words and what beautiful service you provide to the theater all the time. And we have to give a shout out to Kim Ryder, right? Kim is not only our house manager, but she coordinates with our volunteers and gets everybody moving in the right direction. So big shout out to Kim. Thanks, Kim, for everything you do. You know, Tracy, our volunteer ambassadors play such a significant and important role in everything we do. In fact, we couldn't do what we do without them. So I just want to give a huge, huge shout out to the hundreds of people who volunteer their time and talent at the theater every day. And I also want to take just a moment to say that I've just noticed that we also have a couple of more donors since we've been away. Barb Franklin and Cindy Steed, thank you so much for making donations on Giving Tuesday Now. We're so happy and grateful for your support.
Yes, thank you. And I also want to give a shout out to our ambassadors. Embracing diverse cultures is very important at the Wayne Theater. And unfortunately, we had to cancel the Namaste India, which depicts the myriad of dance forms that the country is famous for. But we look forward to bringing them back at some point in the near future. There is such talent even within our own staff. Our newest team member, Una, is from Latvia, and she recently performed Latvian folk music in her own live stream program. I love the way stories are told through song, no matter where they originate. And here's Una Ula presenting this beautiful music played on the kwekla, a Latvian plucked string instrument. This is a song about the sun and beauty. Thank you, Una. Have you ever thought about taking a few songs and inserting new lyrics to make them a little funny? Well, Kristen Baltas, our next performer, has been an accompanist for several audition days and led orchestras in our orchestra pit for performances. Kristen is bringing us entertainment from her own home with some familiar tunes with an interesting twist. Take it away, Kristen.
Hi, my name is Kristen Baltus. I live in Charlottesville, and I'm a supporter of the Wayne Theater. Love that place. During this time when it's so uncertain, art still happens. Please support the workings and the shows that are going on at the Wayne Theater. They have some great things going on there. Love that place. I have to admit something, that I have worn the same clothes for 9 days in a row. I want to sing a little medley about the fact that I have worn my clothes for 9 days. You may call me irresponsible, call me unreliable, throw in undependable too. You know what? Let's sing something a little bit more positive. Just remember that soon I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all day through. Well, someday. You know, at the Wayne, we love all the many charms about you. Above all, we want our arms about you. We actually can't even really do that. Oh man, doesn't this craziness, doesn't it make you just want to get out of here? Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on a Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. Nope, we can't even hold hands. All right, let's sing about Hank. The way Hank wears his hat, the way he makes you cuss, the memory of all that. No, they can't take that away from us. The way Tracy's smile just beams, the way I sing off key. All right, let's think of some more positive things. Try to remember way back in September when we could go wherever we pleased. You know what? Things are really crazy right now. But this much I know is true, that God bless the broken road that led me straight to the Wayne Theater. Be well, everyone. Support the arts. Support the Wayne Theater. Thank you.
Thank you, Kristen. That was so funny and certainly fit what we're going through right now. We consider each of you the stars at the Wayne. You share your time, your talents, and your financial gifts with us, and your generosity in support to make everything that we do possible. Kathy wants to share some wonderful Wayne Theater gratitude with the folks who have made gifts to the Wayne Theater in the past month.
Yeah. So, Tracy, I really am happy to have this opportunity to say thank you to some of the folks who have given financial gifts to the Wayne over the past month. As you can imagine, a performing arts center that is unable to open its doors to the community to enjoy quality entertainment is really a very challenging situation to be in, both for the community and for the theater. Even with our doors closed, it costs about $1,100 to operate the theater. And typically ticket sales cover about 40% of those costs, and we rely on 60% of generosity of the folks in our community to cover the other piece. So with no ticket sales happening right now, we're totally dependent on the generosity of the members of our community. So we do want to take the time to say a very, very, very special thank you to some of the recent donors. So since mid-March when we closed, we've Jean Rowland, Ken and Barbara Link, Duncan Gutterman, Steve and Dory Walk, Chris Barker, James and Candace Donnelly, Beth Krickenberger, Ernie Kidd, Charles Ricketts, Robert Dumbrow, Joseph and Ann Klotz, James and Latane Long, Cindy Steed, Carol Bingaman has given a couple of times, so thank you, Carol. Judith Anderson and Andrew Brown, and we've got lots more names, and I'll share some of those with you as we continue to go on. But we do offer a heartfelt thank you and a deep, deep bow of gratitude for those of you who are helping the Wayne Theater during this really challenging time. So thank you.
Before the theater closed its doors due to the pandemic, we had 3 shows in production: a play, The Importance of Being Earnest, a children's show, Frozen Jr., and a Broadway musical, Little Shop of Horrors. The cast members for all of these shows continue to rehearse and are patiently waiting for the doors to reopen so their shows can go on stage as soon as possible. Our most recent musical starred a wonderful lady, Haley Roberts, who played the role of Elle Woods in Legally Blonde, the musical. And you may have also seen her on stage at the Wayne, playing the role of Fiona in Shrek, the musical. We're happy to have next Haley Roberts singing In Times Like This.
3, 2, 1.
A friendly face, the kind of face that melts you with grin. The kind of eyes that welcome you the minute you walk in. A tender glance you simply can't refuse. At times like this, a girl would choose a dog. No, really. He listens when you tell him things. There's nothing you can say. And unlike certain people, you can teach him how to stay. And when the world is giving you the blues, he cheers you up by chewing up the news. At times like this, a girl would choose a dog. Other people need romance, dancing, playing around. Certain people need constant fun. When I'm not one, I have my feet on the ground. Give me a quiet night, a stack of books, a tuna melt on rye, a simple walk together underneath a starry sky, and suddenly the night is something red. And all because there's someone special there, who's gazing at the view, his head upon your shoe. At times like this, I sure could use a dog.
Wow, Haley's talent always blows me away. Tracy, as we talked about earlier, making sure that the Wayne Theater plays an important part of the important role in the lives of our community is a really big priority to us. And we want to make sure that they know we're a place where they can come and explore acting and singing and dancing and even the technical aspects of the theater. So, or actually just to come and be entertained during one of our many family and child-friendly performances. The beauty of
Yes.
live.
That's right, Kathy. Keeping the children involved with the theater, even when our doors are closed, has remained a priority for us. In fact, in many of the segments produced for our At Home with the Wayne series online, we have provided some educational and fun videos to encourage children to create their theater performances at home. We also put out a call to children to send in a video clip about why they love the Wayne Theater. And the first one we're going to play is one that I'd like for you to share.
Tracy, anybody who knows me, and particularly folks at the theater, know that the reason I've landed here in the Shenandoah Valley are my two twin nephews who are 5 years old, and two twins. And I have really, really enjoyed bringing them to see so many of the productions at the Wayne Theater, and they always have a blast and their little faces light up, and, you know, they want the popcorn and the candy. You know, we have a whole experience. And when we put a call out for the videos, I called them and said, I had a really important project that I'd like for them to work on for me. And so this next video that we have up is what they put together and sent, and it's just precious.
We love the Wayne Theater and we love acting out the plays and we love and we watched Peter Pan and the Nutcracker, but we didn't like that one because they didn't talk, and we also watched Beauty and the Beast skating on ice and just Beauty and the Beast.
Yay! Yay, Wayne Theater!
I just love the honesty of children.
Yes, in case you couldn't catch it, what Andrew said was, we saw the Nutcracker, but we didn't like that one because they didn't talk. I thought that was so funny, and his statement made me see actually why the diversity of programming at the Wayne Theater is so important, and it's one of the great things about the Wayne. There's no other performing arts centers in the area that offer the wide variety of programming that we do. If you don't enjoy one type of performance, Andrew obviously didn't really enjoy the Nutcracker, we have so many other things that you can choose from. We put on over 300 events a year and strive to make sure that we offer something for everyone. I'm certainly missed enjoying spending some time at the theater with my little boys during this time, and I look forward to bringing them to productions that contain talking just as soon as it's safe to do so.
Yes. Getting the little ones interested in the arts at an early age is so important. And our next performer shared the lead boy role of Jeremy Potts in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang and played Nigel in our production of Matilda. He's also participated in workshops and recently joined the ranks of becoming an official teenager. Here's Mac Ward performing Consider Yourself.
Hi, my name is McIntyre Ward, and I'm an actor at the Wayne Theater. Now, you might have seen me in a couple of shows at the Wayne, my most recent being Beauty and the Beast. Another show that I'm in currently is Frozen Jr., and today I'm going to be singing for you Consider Yourself from Oliver. Consider yourself at home. Consider yourself part of the family. We've taken to you so strong. It's clear we're going to get along. Consider yourself well in. Consider yourself part of the furniture. There isn't a lot to spare. Who cares? Whatever we've got, we share. If it's your chance to be, we should see some harder days. Empty lot of days. Why grouse? If there's a chance to meet somebody to foot the bill, then the drinks are on the house. Consider yourself, oh mate. We don't have no fuss. For after some consideration, we can state, consider yourself one of us. Thank you for listening, and that was me singing Consider Yourself from Oliver.
Thank you, Mac. As a former music teacher, it always thrills me to see our young folks performing. I want to take another moment to thank our month of May At Home with the Wayne sponsors, KK Homes, Your Dream, Our Team, Standout Arts, Waynesboro's top-rated web designer, and CPA Roy Carter. Your support has helped us to continue to entertain our community while our doors are closed. If you're just joining us, welcome to this special 2-hour program of At Home with the Wayne. It's our way of giving back on this Giving Tuesday Now, Global Day of Giving and Unity.
Yeah, and Tracy, we don't want to go through this day without acknowledging that we also know that some folks in our community right now are having a really hard time. And we have done this, actually put this whole programming together in hopes of bringing just a little bit of joy and a little bit of entertainment into folks' lives. We know that creativity in all forms, art, is the healing power that we actually need right now. And as our our current global situation has forced us to find new ways of connecting, art in all of its forms is more important than ever. At the heart of it all are the artists and the performers. We've seen some great ones today already, and we've got some great ones coming up. We look to them for inspiration, for creating dialogue, and for helping us to see things from different perspectives. Actually, no one, I don't think, wants to imagine a world without art. I certainly don't. And so it's more important than ever to show support for the makers of the content and the presenters like the Wayne Theater. As a performing arts center, we're fortunate to work directly with artists from all across the world and from right here in our own community. And today, we offer all the creatives our heartfelt gratitude. And of course, the financial support of our beloved community is more necessary than ever. If you can afford it, please consider making a gift to the Wayne Theater today. We've tried to make it easy. You can visit us at waynetheater.org. So it's www.waynetheater.org. Click on the orange box that says At Home with the Wayne when it comes on, and then you can click on either one of the donate or the sponsor buttons. And I do want to take just a moment to say once again, thank you to our board of directors who is matching today the first $1,000 in gifts. So the gift that you give today actually doubles itself, so it's a great time to give. And if I could, I just want to take a moment to thank a couple of the folks who have donated while we're on our live stream. So Wendy Novikov and Judy Powell, Elizabeth Moss, Karen Ress, Tracy Strait actually popped a gift in there. How'd you do that, Tracy? Russell Witt. And, actually, I just read a message that the gift that got given wasn't from you. It was actually given in your honor.
Oh.
So, yeah, so wonderful. Thank you guys so much. Give today. We're trying to give in our own way here, and we appreciate everything that you do.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Kathy. Our next performer started making her appearance on the Wayne stage as Little Fiona in the musical Shrek, and then Jeremiah Potts, the lead girl role in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and she most recently shared the title role of Matilda. She's so talented on and off the stage and also has quite the dance background as well. We are delighted to present Lyra Day Tusing singing Popular.
Hello, I'm Lyra Day Tusing, and I was Matilda in the Wayne Theater's production of Matilda. I love the Wayne Theater so much because I felt like I've grown up there, and they always put on such amazing musicals, and I've had so many great friends and memories there. And thank you for supporting the Wayne. I miss it so much, but I can't wait until we're all back on the stage together. Until then, though, here's Popular from one of my favorite musicals, Wicked. Whenever I see someone less fortunate than I, and let's face it, who isn't less fortunate than I, my tender heart tends to start to bleed. And when someone needs a makeover, I simply have to take over. I know exactly what they need. And even in your case, though it's the toughest case I've yet to face, don't worry, determined to succeed. Follow my lead. And yes, indeed, you will be popular. You're gonna be popular. I'll teach you the proper poise when you talk to boys. Little ways to flirt and flounce. Oh, I'll show you what shoes to wear, how to fix your hair. Everything that really counts to be popular. I'll help you be popular. You'll hang with the right cohorts. You'll be good at sports. Know the slang you've got to know. So let's start, 'cause you've got an awfully long way to go. Don't be offended by my frank analysis. Think of it as personality dialysis. Now that I've chosen to become a palace's urban advisor, there's nobody wiser. Not when it comes to popular. I know about popular, and with an assist from me to be who you'll be, instead of dreary who you were and are. There's something that can stop you from becoming popular. Lar. La, 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 la. We're gonna make you popular. When I see depressing creatures with unprepossessing features, I remind them on their own behalf to think of celebrated heads of state or especially great communicators. Did they have brains or knowledge? Don't make me laugh. They were popular, please. It's all about popular. It's not about aptitude or the way you're viewed. So it's very shrewd to be very, very popular like me. And though you protest your disinterest, I know clandestinely you're gonna grin and bear it, your newfound popularity. La, 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 la. You'll be popular, just not quite as popular as me.
That was incredibly beautiful. Thank you so much, Lyra.
One of the areas that we love to program is our movie series. The series is Pay What You Will, so it provides an opportunity for anyone, regardless of their ability to pay, to just be able to come and enjoy a classic film. Kathy, I've heard many patrons say that watching a movie at the Wayne on the big screen is like seeing the film for the first time.
Yeah, I actually kind of feel that way myself, Tracy, and I would totally agree. The other thing that makes our movie series so special is that Jimmy Overton, known to many as just Jimmy O, is one of our special volunteer ambassadors, and he serves as the host for our Classic Monday Film Series. The Classic Monday Film Series is very unique, and it's a great experience. And prior to the movie start, Jimmy provides an introduction to the film with information about the actors, awards they've won, and special things to look for while viewing the film. And our Monday evening films include an intermission period, and you won't find that opportunity too many places.
That's right. It's a great opportunity to grab an additional snack or beverage and use the restroom. And when the films conclude, Jimmy hosts a film discussion for anyone who is interested in participating. And believe me, he has a love for film and a wealth of knowledge to share during those post-film discussions. Jimmy is also a talented musician and performs at many venues around the Valley. We are delighted to share with you now a clip of Jimmy showcasing his musical talent.
I am the ambassador. I have the honor of being the ambassador host of Monday at the Movies, which is a classic weekly film series presented from week to week at the historic Wayne Theater. My real job has been professional singer entertainer for the last 43 years, and we'll get to more of that later. But I was asked by my friend Tracy to come on this evening and just share a little bit about my association with the theater, share a few songs with you, and I'm very, very glad to be a part of it, as I said. Here we go. Sitting in a railway station, got a ticket for my destination. Whoa, whoa. On a tour of one-night stand, suitcase and guitar in hand. Every stop is neatly planned for a poet and a one-man band. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home where my thoughts are straying, home where my music's playing, home where my love lies waiting silently for me. Every day's an endless stream of cigarettes, magazines. Whoa, whoa. And each town looks the same to me, the movies and the factories. Every stranger's face I see reminds me how I long to be homeward bound. I wish I was homeward bound. Home where my thoughts are straying, home where my music's playing, home where my love lies waiting silently for me. Tonight I'll sing my songs again, play the game and pretend. As all my thoughts come back to me in shades of mediocrity, like emptiness and harmony, I need someone to comfort me. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home where my thoughts are straying, home where my music's playing, home where my love lies waiting silently for me. Silently for me. Written by Woody Guthrie. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I went walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me the endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. I roamed and rambled, I followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of the diamond deserts. And all around me a voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. When the sun comes shining, then I was strolling, and the wheat fields waving, and the dust clouds rolling. The voice was chanting as the fog was lifting, singing, this land was made for you and me. Sing with me now. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. We're gonna call that practice. Okay, here we go, everybody. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. Friends, hang in there. We'll soon be able to meet again when the doors of the historic Wayne Theater Ross Performing Arts Center once again reopen. A very happy day for all of us. Thank you so much for joining us this evening at Live at the Wayne. I'm your fellow film fan, singer, and ambassador host for Monday at the Movies at the historic Wayne Theater, saying thank you, take care. I love you all.
Thank you so much, Jimmy. That was wonderful. I'd like to mention those that have just recently donated on our live stream here today: Patrick O'Hare, Jack Cameron, Reva Jane Bishop, Kathleen Kellett, who's also one of our month of May At Home with the Wayne sponsors. Your dream, our team. Thank you to Will Strickland and Kristen Ulrich.
Yeah, you know, what great giving is happening all over, you know, the world today, and we're so happy to be a part of that. And I just have to tell you, I love me some Jimmy O. He's just amazing, and he shares his time and his talents with so many different organizations and platforms in the community. We're really lucky to have Jimmy as part of our team. Tracy, we're also really fortunate in this area to have so many colleges within 30 minutes of Waynesboro. And the Wayne Theater provides an opportunity for area students to come and audition for our in-house productions, which is always a lot of fun. We're currently connected with James Madison University, Mary Baldwin University, Bridgewater College, Shenandoah University, UVA, and many others. And the talent that's being developed in those institutions is truly absolutely incredible.
Yes, I'm so proud of our college students. In fact, our next couple performers are students from James Madison University. Madison Height, a current JMU student, will be performing Journey to the Past, and Hannah Thomas, who will be graduating from JMU this year, will be performing The Sound of Chickens. Enjoy.
Can't wait.
Hi, my name is Madison Height. You may have seen me in a couple shows at the Wayne Theater. I was Penny in Hairspray, Carolyn in The Bridges of Madison County, and most recently I was Serena in Legally Blonde. I want to thank you all for supporting the Wayne. I love the Wayne Theater. It has given me so many opportunities, but we couldn't do it without your support, so I really, really appreciate it. I'll be singing a little song for you. It is Journey to the Past from Anastasia, so I hope you enjoy. Heart, don't fail me now. Courage, don't desert me. Don't turn back now that we're here. People always say life is full of choices. No one ever mentions fear or how the world can seem so vast on a journey to the past. Somewhere down this road, I know someone's waiting. Years of dreams just can't be wrong. Arms will open wide, I'll be safe and wanted, finally home where I belong. Well, starting now, I'm learning fast on this journey to the past. Home, love, family. There was once a time I must have had them too. Home, love, family. I will never be complete until I find you. One step at a time, one hope then another. Who knows where this road may go? Back to who I was, on to find my future. Things my heart still needs to know. Yes, let this be a sign. Let this road be mine. Let it lead me to my past and bring me home at
chickens with songs they have sung for 1,000 years.
Maria, the Abbey is sending you to a home with 7 children.
7 children? Doe, a deer, a female deer, bray a drop of golden sun. Me a name I call myself. Needle pulling thread. Tea, a drink with jam and bread that will bring us back to dough.
Thank you, Madison Height and Hannah Thomas. Hannah, that was so funny. And it's the sounds of music that's going to help us carry through these uncertain times in our lives.
Yeah, Tracy, you know, these certainly are uncertain times, and the Wayne Theater isn't immune to those feelings. We need the help of our supporters now more than ever. And we want to say a very special thank you to those who have had the means to continue to give financial gifts to the theater during this time. So I want to take just a second and thank a few folks. A couple of additional folks who have given while we're doing the live stream, Deborah Bowling and Tiffany Fitzgerald, and then some folks who have given over the last month and a half, Michael Cunningham, Maureen Moore, Russell Witt, Jim Ayler, Derek Flory, Marin Garland, Alex and Pam Sullivan, Bill Hossrath, Kathy Romig and John Rohrer, William and Nikki Aldridge, Jackie and Kathy Plummer, Charles and Ann Anderson, Mary Ulte, Chip and Susan Yates, Danny and Pam Leach, Pamela Davies, Bob and Jean Partridge. And we've got many more, and we'll read some more of those names off in a minute. But during this very special Giving Tuesday Now Global Day of Giving and Unity, we hope that you're enjoying the small gift that we are giving. And we are feeling really humbled by the generosity of all the performers who've given of their time and talent to make this live stream possible. And to those of you who are taking time out of your day to join us, we are so grateful to have you here. And of course, to the folks who are opening up their wallets in a time that is a little bit stressful. So if you'd like to donate and you haven't done so already, make it pretty easy. Go to www.waynetheater.org. When the At Home with the Wayne box pops up, click on that, and then there's a donate button or a support button. And of course, if you explore our website, if you choose to become a partner in the arts, you can also do that. And I just wanted to also give another shout out to our very generous board of directors who so graciously agreed to match the first $1,000 in gifts that come in today through this live stream that we're doing. So give if you can. If you can't, we know, please know that we're just grateful to have you here. But know that if you give today, your gift is actually being doubled by our board of directors. So Tracy, what's up next?
Our next performer, Sarah Kramer, is a leader in our arts education program, and she's the music director of our productions. She also provides singing tips with Sarah segments on our At Home with the Wayne series each Thursday. You may have seen her as she most recently played the role of Mrs. Potts in our musical production of Beauty and the Beast. She's the mother of 5 children, and we can only imagine how challenging that is right now. But in spite of those challenges, she continues to give her time and talents to the Wayne Theater. We are so appreciative of that. So here's Sarah Kramer singing Still Hurting, and she's accompanied on the piano by Matthew Stevens.
3, 2, 1.
Hello, my name is Sarah Kramer. I'm the music director here at the Wayne Theater. We are so glad to be reaching you in your homes. Please stay safe and well and support the Wayne online as much as we can until we're all back here together. convinced that the problems are mine. Jamie is probably feeling just fine, and I'm still hurting. What about lies, Jamie? What about things that you swore to be true? What about you, Jamie? What about you? Jamie is sure something wonderful died. Jamie decides it's his right to decide. Jamie has secrets he doesn't confide, and I'm still hurting. Go and hide and run away. Run away. Go and find something better. Go and ride the sun away. Run away. Like it's simple, like it's right. Give me a day, Jamie, bring back the lights, hang them back on the wall. Maybe I'd see how you could be so certain that we had no chance at all. Jamie is over, and where can I turn? Covered with scars I did nothing to earn. Maybe there's somewhere a lesson to learn, but that wouldn't change the fact, that wouldn't speed the time. Once the foundation's cracked, and I'm still hurting.
Thank you so much, Sarah and Matthew. I want to just mention, as we've been noticing the comments coming through our live stream today, thank you, Shirley Day, for your comments, and another shout out for our wonderful ambassadors at the Wayne. We also want to thank Shannon Sankar for the recent donation, and she's also one of our month of May sponsors with Standout Arts, Waynesboro's top-rated web designer. And we'd like to thank Jack McClanahan. Thank you so much.
Tracy, I just have a couple more that have just come in, and while you're shouting out,
Okay.
Heather Tusing and John and Betty Loudermilk, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Coming up next is Grayson Reed. Grayson attends Grace Christian High School and has been on many area stages, and he has grown so much as an actor. He is also taking the initiative to extend his skill set and knowledge base, and is learning about all aspects of theater production. In fact, he recently served as a stage manager for a big musical production at the Wayne Theater. We are so happy to present Grayson, providing an introduction to his performance, followed by the song, Fight the Dragons.
Hi, my name is Grayson Reed, and I love the Wayne because of all the opportunities it's given me to learn. Whether it's been on stage or backstage, they always show me so much love and always teach me so much. I know we've all been fighting some dragons recently in our lives, so I hope you stay safe and be well. I've never been a man who lived an office life. I've never been a man behind a desk. I've always been a man who said that staying still is playing dead, the kind who's looking forward to the challenges ahead. People say that's irresponsible. People tell me stay at home. But I'm not made for things like mowing lawns or apron strings. No, I'm my best when not at rest. So I fight the dragons and I storm the castles and I win a battle or two. Then comes the day, it's time, I'm packing up and I am bringing all my stories home to you. All I can see is miles ahead and miles to go. All I can feel is wind and sun and sky. Stop for a coffee, make a friend, and pray the day will never end. 'Cause there's one more adventure waiting round another bend, where I fight the dragons and I storm the castles and I win a battle or two. But then a feeling comes like 50,000 drums all bang and bring my stories home to you. And I wonder as I wander on the road from door to door, exactly what you think of where I've been. Do you know I joined the circus, met a mermaid, fought a war? Do you know I think of you through thick and thin? Because even though I'm making deals and bringing people joy, I'm usually only thinking of my boy. Out there on the road I pray you'll come to me one day and say, let's fight the dragons and then storm the castles till we win what needs to be won. So when I'm old and tired, you'll do the job required. You'll be there telling stories to your son. Then we fight the dragons and then storm the castles, and I do the best that I can. But everybody knows that's how the story goes, to turn each boy into a bigger man. So I'll fight the dragons till you can.
Thank you so much, Grayson. The talent that our young folks have at the theater is just amazing. So we have coming up next a very special treat. We have our house manager, Kim Ryder, and she's not just our house manager. She's also a really talented actor and recently had one of the leading roles in our very first play production, Death Trap. So, okay, Kim, take it away.
Hello, my name is Kim Ryder, and I am the house manager at the Wayne Theater. We're coming to you almost live from, our guest powder room. Yep, that's right. This is a room where we've gathered a lot of things. My husband and I did national tours of shows for many years, and these are the posters that we acquired along the way. Oh, there's Annie. That was a good one. Well, that's where we actually met. So wouldn't you know? How about that? New York City. We also have, good friends like, Trace Atkins. I mean, we're just as tight as thick as thieves, as they say. No, we're not really. But anyway, lots of wonderful people that we've met along the way. And, you know, I even got America's favorite bartender right beside me here, and, well, Topol, of course. So, anyway, but that's not why we're here. We are here to celebrate the Wayne Theater, basically. And, well, one of my responsibilities as house manager is to coordinate our volunteer team. Our volunteers are called the ambassadors at the Wayne Theater, and we have an incredible group of ambassadors. I know that you've seen these folks around quite a bit. They help sell tickets, they're answering the phones, greeting patrons as they walk in the door, showing patrons to their seats, serving patrons with beverages and snacks, and just making sure everyone is as comfortable as possible before and during and after our shows. And so I have to just give a huge shout out and thank you to our ambassadors. The Wayne Theater ambassadors are an incredible group of people that are dedicated and, well, they want to have a little fun too, and that's what we do at the Wayne. If you're not an ambassador, I have to do a little plug here, shamelessly. You need to contact me and we need to change that. I mean, we want you to come see the shows, but it would be a lot of fun to have you as an ambassador. All you need to do is call the box office. It's 540-943-9999. Nobody's there right now, but leave a message and I'll get back to you and we can figure something out. So it would be wonderful to have you join us, and I want to thank you all again for supporting the Wayne, for being here today and hanging on and being with us when we open our doors again. So till then, see you at the Wayne. Hi there. My name is Kim Ryder and I'm the house manager at the Wayne Theater. I wanted to share with you some notes that our current Wayne Theater ambassadors have shared with me. Sharon Tooley writes, entering the Wayne Theater is a magical experience. It is a beautiful setting with outstanding events for everyone. When I volunteer, the staff is friendly and welcoming, and the guests are smiling and enjoying themselves. I especially am appreciative of the events for children. Thank you. Carol Bingaman lets us know, I can't imagine what Waynesboro would be without the Wayne. It has become the best part of our town. It constantly amazes me that we can go to the theater to see wonderful performances right in our own backyard. I love seeing new faces coming to the Wayne from many different places. I often think about the many opportunities for all the fabulous talent in our area to hone their craft, and the children. What joy it brings them to be able to perform, and we enjoy watching them. Working in concessions, it is fun to meet new people and hear their wonderful comments about the performance, find out where they're from, and their delight when they can take their favorite beverage right into the theater. For fun, I like to size up the crowd and try to determine what will be the most popular beverage of the evening. And the popcorn. People really enjoy it. I'm always thrilled when the Wayne books some of my favorite acts like Claire Lynch and Daly and Vincent. Most of all, the staff at the Wayne and the ambassadors all love what they do, and it shows. Thank you, Carol. Phil Winter writes in, it's a great asset to the city, providing a wide variety of events, appropriate, affordable, and attractive to most segments of our population and those in the surrounding, even far away locations. We are fortunate to have such a comfortable and convenient venue for movies, educational talks, live music, and other performances. Well, thank you all for sharing your thoughts with us, and thank you for tuning in on this Giving Tuesday now. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Kim. I want to mention a few donations that have come through while we're here on the live stream. Thank you, Kathy Ward, Carol Bingaman, Steve Barron, Patra Reed, and Kathy Lennon. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You know, we've said it a couple times during this live stream, Tracy, that we couldn't do what we do without our beautiful community members. And we also have tried to mention again and again how important our ambassadors are to us. So thank you, Kim, for taking such good care of them. And In fact, Tracy, we talked about pulling some numbers for our community report. Another number that blew me away is the fact that our volunteers just in 2019 gave over $19,000 in service to the Wayne Theater.
In
And
hours.
If you take in hours, yes. So if you take that and equate it to dollars, that's almost $500,000 to the Wayne Theater in service from our beautiful ambassadors. So we love you, ambassadors. We are so appreciative of you, and we're so glad that so many of you could join us during this live stream. So the ambassadors are a favorite thing, but I can tell you that another favorite, there are so many favorite things at the Wayne Theater, but another one of my favorite nights at the Wayne Theater was certainly our Carpenters concert featuring Ash White. The music took me back to the unmistakable Carpenter sound, and maybe I'm giving away my age by saying that, but it's true. And Ash's husband, John, has also played guitar for us several times at the Wayne Theater. They're a really talented couple. And this next performance is the lovely, lovely, talented Ash White, singing I Don't Need a Roof from the musical Big Fish. And she's accompanied once again by also talented Matthew Stevens.
3, 2, 1.
I'm Ash White, and we are very thankful for your continued support of the Wayne Theater.
Thank you so much, Ash, and certainly Matthew Stevens. He has accompanied so many of our performers here. You guys are making us have this wonderful afternoon, and I know I'm enjoying it. So it's really just an incredible afternoon to be able to celebrate virtually like this, right? It's a crazy time, but we have brought folks together, and we're here, even though we can't be together or touch each other. I really feel like we're here with all of you. And again, I just want to say a huge thank you to the folks who have been giving, not just today, but over the last 6 weeks since we have been working from home. So I'm going to share with you a couple more names: Jean Custon, Jim Wilson, Catherine Elick, Patricia Rubley, Kathleen Heatwall, Catherine Williams, Humes and Barbara Franklin. Again, thank you so much. Jackie Heber, Joseph Klotz, Michael Waterman, Cindy Wesley, Greg Hewer, Kay Bennett, Rosemary Spell, Kyle and Bill Hosrath, Gary and Ann Peltier, Ken and Barbara Link, Donna Evelsizer, Ann Collins, and we're going to share some more names with you in just a bit. And I just wanted to let you know that so while we're doing this live stream, there are several donation platforms that we have, right? And that are going on simultaneously. So you can give here directly at the Facebook page. You can also give on our website. I guess the Facebook page is going through PayPal, but if you go to www.waynetheater.org, a pop-up box will come up that says At Home with the Wayne. You can click on that link, and then it'll take you to our At Home with the Wayne page, where all of this content sits, and a recording of this will be up at some point later today too. But just click on one of those buttons and give whatever you can. And we would like to think that you'll give a gift that feels significant to you. And another shout out to our board of directors who have so graciously agreed to match our first $1,000 worth of donations. And I have to say, we're well over that amount. So keep giving. Board of directors, thank you for your match. This has been a wonderful day and a wonderful time to spend with you.
Yes, we couldn't do it without you. You, all of you, are truly the stars of the Wayne Theater. Our next performance, once again, is by our very own talented Hank Fitzgerald, singing a piece titled Stars from the musical Les Mis. Hank is accompanied by Matthew Stevens, who's worked with many current Broadway stars and shares his talents with us by providing piano accompaniment to many of our performers today. He was also featured in our very first cabaret show at the Wayne, and we're thrilled that he's been willing to participate in our Giving Tuesday Now live stream. Take it away, gentlemen.
Yay!
Safe behind these windows and these parapets of stone, gazing at the people down below me. All my life I wonder as I hide up here alone, hungry for the histories they show me. All my life I recognize their faces, knowing them as they will never know me. All my life I wonder how it feels to pass a day, not above them, but part of them. And out there, strolling by the Seine, give me one day out there. All I ask is one to hold forever. Out there, just one day, and then I swear I'll be content with my share, just to live one day out there. Among the millers and the weavers and their wives, through the roofs and gables I can see them. Every day they shout and scold and go about their lives, heedless of the gift it is to be them. If I ask and I treasure every instant out there, strolling by the sand. Give me one day out there, all I ask is one to hold forever out there. Just one day, and then I swear I'll be content with my share. Won't regret, won't despair, old and gray, I won't care. I'll have spent one day out there. All right.
Thank you so much, Hank. The Wayne Theater truly aims to be a place for everyone, and we are really proud of the fact that we not only feature performing arts, but our exhibit gallery is a special place for visual artists to display their work. We are blessed to have a team member, Liz Moss, who not only serves as the Wayne Theater's finance manager, but she also themes, curates, and rotates our exhibit gallery shows every 3 months. At this time, we are featuring the work of artist Jill Jensen in our My Color-Filled World exhibit. You will thoroughly enjoy this next conversation between Liz and Jill Jensen discussing her exhibit and her artistic process.
Hi, and thank you for joining us at Home with the Wayne. My name is Liz Moss. I am the curator of exhibits for the Wayne Theater. We schedule 4 rotating exhibits a year that are installed on the 2nd floor of our gallery space in the Wayne Theater. Our focus is to present professional artists and themed curated shows. Today, I'm excited to have and introduce you to artist Jill Jensen, whose show, My Color-Filled World, is currently installed in the Wayne Theater Gallery. I first met Jill and became interested in her work through our connection with the Artisan Center of Virginia. It's been fascinating to watch her dedication and her personal growth in her art as we've gone through the years together. I think I've known Jill for about 20 years now. But we thought it would be fun, informative, and a real treat to have Jill tell us a little bit about her work and her process. How are you today, Jill?
I'm doing great. How about you?
This whole season of the coronavirus has given us a lot of opportunities like this one, which I'm very happy for. Jill has a formal background in science and engineering. Can you tell us a little bit about how that whole experience informs your art? It's so unusual.
I've always loved art, but I'm a very practical person. I'm the eldest of 4 children, so sensible sort of upbringing. And being an art major was not considered practical. So I decided to major in chemistry because none of my friends wanted to do that. So I was a chemistry major at the College of William and Mary. And when I got to my senior year, I wasn't sure what I was going to do next. And someone came from Columbia University and told me about a program there where I could get a master's degree in engineering. So I went ahead and went into that program. But I'm probably the only graduate engineering student who had a still life set up on her desk, because even though I was studying the sciences, I always kept up with my art. And people go, aren't they so different? But when you think about colleges, it's always the School of Arts and Sciences. And so for me, they are really very related because both scientists and artists have to be careful observers of the world around them. They're also creative problem solvers. It just happens to depend upon what sort of problem you want to solve. Is it a sculpture that needs to be sturdy and stands up, or is it a bridge that cars need to drive over? So for me, they are very directly related: creative, problem solving, careful observers of the world.
That's an amazing explanation. And you are so precise in everything that you do that there is definitely an influence that I see. Your artwork includes printmaking, painting, and stitching, a little bit of quilting on it too. So could you inform us a little bit about your creative process and how you approach that?
Sure. Over the years, I've done a wide variety of art forms. I started as a painter, and then I switched into drawing and pastels and colored pencils. And at one point I went, gosh, if I did some printmaking, I could make more than one. And I kind of liked that idea. And I bought a little printing press before I ever carved my first printing plate, because I just decided I was going to love it. And in fact, I did. So people always told me you can't do everything. You have to kind of focus. And so for me, the kind of irony is I can do everything in a single piece of artwork. So the painting gives me the color that I love. Printmaking gives me bold graphic images. And then the stitching adds texture to it. So for me, it satisfies lots of different needs in how I work.
It's amazing. So you have a hand series among other pieces that are in the gallery right now.
Yes.
Can you tell us what your inspiration was for that? The hand series?
Yeah. Hands have appeared in my work over the years quite frequently. And I guess as an artist, I have each artist tends to have a personal symbols or imagery that speaks to them. And hands are something that is a very recurring image or motif in my work. The big series that you're talking about, the series of 7 prints, is based on the Canticle of Creation by St. Francis of Assisi. And it's a prayer that talks about all of the aspects of nature. So for this particular piece, you can see in the background one of the printing plates. It's a woodcut that's 22 by 28 inches. And each of the hands happens to be a family member's hands. So my family's used to me going around tracing hands at family events, and then they never know how they're going to appear. So with this set of hands, I wanted to portray the parts of the prayer. So the plate that you see behind me is Sister Moon and Stars. And each plate uses a family hand as the basic imagery, and then some other way to represent the part of the prayer. So there's fire, sun, air, water, earth, and Sister Death.
Well, you know, your work is amazing and it's wonderful. And we do have an opportunity for the viewers that are listening to this to log on to www.waynetheater.org and actually see the works that are in the gallery. But we'd also like to invite you to come and see Jill's work once we open the doors again. And be sure to check our calendar on the website for the reopening dates. We want everybody to be safe. And we look forward to seeing you at the theater as soon as we can. But we also welcome you to pay what you will donations and appreciate your support. This is a difficult time for everybody, but we still get to visit with each other in this wonderful format. Thank you, Jill. And again, it's been wonderful to see you. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Gosh, thank you so much, Liz and Jill. Jill's work is stunning and her process is unbelievable, isn't it?
Yes.
You can view the full my color-filled world exhibit by visiting our website at www.waynetheater.org, clicking on the orange At Home with the Wayne box, and you'll find all of her you'll have to scroll down a bit, but the exhibit is there. Tracy, what an incredible day we've had so far. What's next?
Yes, well, next up is one of our younger performers, Elena Witt, who shared the role of Mary in our very first musical at the Wayne, The Secret Garden. She's participated in workshops and camps at the Wayne and currently has the role of Elsa in Frozen Jr. that will be coming to the Wayne stage soon after we reopen. Here's Elena Witt.
Hi, my name is Elena Witt, and I love performing at the Wayne because it's such a nice and inviting community. It's such a gorgeous theater to be in, and it just feels like a second home to me. I'm going to be singing Everlasting from Tuck Everlasting. could return to my mother like nothing has happened. Ride like an imposter for 6 long years. Turned 17, then good girl Winnie Foster drinks from the vial and her past disappears. There are 2 ways home, down one long road, one clear path to 2 conclusions. Does the story end or never end? Does the secret fade or is it everlasting? Or I put the tacks behind me and pull up the anchor, ride the wheel plenty for all it's worth. Turn 17, then 18, then 20. For life is the greatest wonder on earth. Can I, should I, do I drink? Can I, should I, do I drink? There are 2 ways home, down one long road, one clear path to 2 conclusions. Does the story end or never end? Does the secret fade or is it everlasting? Is it everlasting?
Thank you so much, Elena.
Yes, thank you.
Tracy, this is so wonderful. I really love seeing all of these performances, and we hope that you guys who are here watching with us do too. I'd like to take another minute to thank some more of the folks who have so generously given to the Wayne Theater while our doors have been closed. We've got Cheryl Kent, John Nalbrzinski, again, Bill Hosrath, Paul Moran, Carol Bingaman, Liz Moss, Corey Hill, Joseph Klotz, Miguel and Terry Pellin, John Ban, Jim Spangler, Roger and Mary K. Van Hooser, Charlotte Gingerelli, Susan Bass, and so many others. So thank you again so much. I also want to thank those of you who are joining us on this live stream today. We are really striving with this live stream to provide you with a gift of performing arts. And we know that, you know, as we talked about a little bit earlier, the performing arts has just a tremendous ability to heal. And that's what Giving Tuesday is all about. It's our way of giving to you, and you are giving back to us, and that's what makes a community, right? So thank you so much. And each one of us has something special to give. Whether you're offering your financial support to your favorite nonprofit organizations, you're making pandemic masks to share with friends, you're staying in touch with friends and family through letters and phone calls. There are so many ways that you can choose to give your gifts today. And we hope we've provided you with a lot of inspiration during the live stream just about giving and how important that is. And while we're talking about that, I'm going to let you know one more time, we've made it pretty easy for you to give to the Wayne Theater during this really challenging time. Simply go to our website at www.waynetheater.org. Click on the box that comes up that says At Home with the Wayne, and on that page you'll find donate buttons and support buttons. You can click on there, and we've also got a button right here on Facebook if you're joining us live. So thank you very much for everything that you do, and anything that you can give is so appreciated.
Yes, I also want to give a shout out to Annette Schaff, who has donated during our live stream today. And just another reminder, our generous board of directors is matching up to $1,000 today. So you double your money given to the Wayne today. Thank you all. We're also just so blessed to be able to collaborate with so many talented people here at the Wayne
Yeah. So it looks like there might be a little tiny problem with Tracy's video. So I'll just take it from there. And we're actually going to go now to Jackie Pattison, who's going to perform a really great monologue from Angels in America. She teaches senior English. This is the beauty of doing live, folks. And theater at Buffalo Gap High School. So here's Jackie Pattison.
Hi, my name is Jackie Pattison, and I'm an actor with the Wayne Theater. You last saw me in Legally Blonde as Paulette or Xanadu as Calliope. I hope you consider giving to the Wayne. I can't tell you what a fantastic experience it is as an actor to be able to work in such a professional capacity. Every one of the staff has been nothing but kind and hardworking to give you these performances that are at such professional level. And I can't tell you how much I enjoy it. Working with Hank Fitzgerald is nothing but a joy. And I think you can see that in the work that he produces. And I hope you'll consider giving to the Wayne Theater on this Giving Tuesday. This monologue is from Angels in America, Perestroika by Tony Kushner. Night flight from San Francisco. Chase the moon across America. God, it's been years since I've been on a plane. When we hit 35,000 feet, we will have reached the tropopause, the great belt of calm air, as close as I'll ever get to the ozone. I dreamed we were there. The plane leapt the tropopause, the safe air, and obtained the outer rim, the ozone, which was ragged and torn, parts of it threadbare as old cheesecloth, and that was frightening. But I saw something that only I could see because of my astonishing ability to see such things. Souls were rising from the earth far below, those that had perished from famine, from war, from the plague, and they floated up like skydivers in reverse, legs all akimbo, wheeling and spinning. And these souls of these departed, they joined hands and clasped ankles and formed a web, a great net of souls. And they became 3-atom oxygen molecules, and the outer rim absorbed them and was repaired. Nothing is lost forever. In this life, it's kind of a painful progress, longing for what's behind us, dreaming ahead. At least I think that's so.
Thank you, Jackie. And thank you for having my internet come back. Next up, we have a James Madison University student, Jason Fitz, singing Heaven on the Minds. Jason first joined us with the cast of Sweeney Todd, and he's been in several musicals at the Wayne, including the lead role of Michael in Bridges of Madison County, Fender, and Hairspray, and he was also recently in Beauty and the Beast. He's also performed many concerts for us at the Wayne and galas. Here's Jason Fitz.
Hey Wayne Theater family, hope you're all doing well in this tough time in our lives. My name is Jason Fitz, and I'll be sharing a song with you from Jesus Christ Superstar called Heaven on Their Minds. I hope you enjoy it, and thank you so much for supporting the arts during this dark time in our lives. My mind is clearer now, at last all too well. I can see where we all soon will be. If you strip away the myth from the man, you will see where we all soon will be. Jesus, you started to believe the things they say of you. You really do believe this talk of God is true. And have done will soon get swept away. You've begun to matter more than the things you say. Listen, Jesus, I don't like what I see. All I ask is that you listen to me. And remember, I've been your right-hand man all along. You have set them all on fire. They think they found the new Messiah. And they'll hurt you when they find they're wrong. I remember when this whole thing began. No talk of God, then we called you a man. And believe me, my admiration for you hasn't died. But every word you say today gets twisted round some other way. And they'll hurt you if they think you've lied. Nazareth, your famous son, should have stayed a great unknown. Like his father carving would he'd have made good. Tables, chairs, and oaken chests would have suited Jesus best. He'd have done nobody harm, no one alarm. Listen, Jesus, do you care for your race? Don't you see we must keep in our place? We are occupied. Have you forgotten how put down we are? I am frightened by the crowd, for we are getting much too loud. And they'll crush us if we go too far. If we go too far. Listen, Jesus, to the warning I give. Please remember that I want us to live. But it's sad to see our chances weakening with every hour. Your followers are blind. Too much heaven on their minds. It was beautiful, but now it's sour. Yes, it's so good, so. Listen, Jesus, to the warning I give. Please remember that I want us to live. So come on, come on, come on, come on. You won't listen to me. It's all gone sour.
Thank you so much, Jason. That performance took me back to my time of directing the orchestra for the musical Jesus Christ Superstar, where that song is just so powerful. I want to take a moment to thank all of our performers today and those that have and continue to send in videos and clips for us to use for our At Home with the Wayne series. Thank you to Una, who's coordinating all of our technical aspects today, and Chris Ray, who's counting down the 3, 2, 1 in many videos, and to our whole Wayne Theater team for making this happen as our little way of giving back on this Giving Tuesday. And to you, Kathy, for joining me in hosting today's special edition of At Home with the Wayne.
Tracy, this has truly been such a pleasure, and I want to echo your thanks to the many performers who shared their time and talents with us today. I also want to thank my teammates and offer my deep gratitude to you, Tracy, and to our amazing board of directors. This has not been an easy time for any of us, for the theater, for our community, but there are some very dedicated folks who are committed to making sure that the Wayne Theater has remained relevant during this pandemic. And it's been beautiful to watch that dedication unfold, I think, during this time. So we've talked throughout the afternoon, Tracy, about the healing power of the arts, and we hope those of you who are able to join us live and view this, and we'll view the segment, on our At Home with the Wayne on our website after, if you weren't able to join. We'll be able to experience just a little bit of healing as you enjoy the content that we've created with our performers for you today. We do what we do for you, quite frankly, and we couldn't do it without your support. So as we get ready to sign off the live stream, we hope you'll take a moment, and if you're able, because we know that there are some folks who are truly feeling stretched and challenged financially right now, if you're able, continue to make some financial gifts to the Wayne Theater while our doors are remaining closed, and be a part of the healing process. We want to be a part of the healing process for you as we try to get back to some semblance of normalcy in the coming days, weeks, months, and maybe even, yes, years. So making a gift to the Wayne Theater is fairly easy. We've kind of talked about it through this whole little broadcast we've done today. Simply go to www.waynetheater.org, click on the At Home with the Wayne orange box that pops up, and there on that page you'll find donate buttons and sponsor buttons. We'd love to invite you to be a donor, a sponsor, or a partner in the arts. We actually are still looking for sponsors for our June At Home with the Wayne series, so maybe that's something that'll appeal to you. We love you, we miss you, and we're looking forward to seeing you again when it's safe to open our doors.
So our final performance today is Casey Hott singing Moon and the Stars from Songs for a New World. A beautiful young lady came to audition for one of our in-house Broadway musical productions, Beauty and the Beast. And the next day when Hank and I were going over the cast list and chatting, I mentioned to him that this lady looked familiar, but I just couldn't place her. And so I said, when you offer her the part, ask her where maybe I might know her from. And lo and behold, that beautiful, talented woman was Casey Hott, the anchor of NBC 29's news program. And while in rehearsals, Casey would do the 6 p.m. news, come to rehearsal at the Wayne, and then go back to Charlottesville for the nightly news. And her talent is amazing. And she said that her love of musical theater was just rediscovered at the Wayne. She will also be starring in the Little Shop of Horrors musical coming up as soon as our doors reopen, in the role of Audrey. So once again, Casey Hott is being accompanied on piano by Matthew Stevens.
Okay, marks 3. That's fine.
Seeing how we comfy.
3, 2, 1.
All
give you days full of dreams if you travel my way, and a summer you can't repeat. I'll give you nights full of passion and days of adventure. No strings, just warm summer rain. And I thought, you know, I'd rather have champagne. I met a man who had a fortune in the bank, who had retired at age 30, set for life. I met a man and didn't know which stars to thank, and then he asked one day if I would be his wife. And I looked up, and all that I could think of was the life I had dreamt I would live. And I said to him, what will you give? I'll give you cars and a townhouse in Turtle Bay, and a fur and a diamond ring. And we'll be married in Spain on my yacht today, and we'll honeymoon in Beijing. And you'll meet stars at the parties I throw at my villas in Nice and Paris in June. And I thought, okay. And I took a breath, and I got my yacht. And the years went by, and it never changed, and it never grew, and I never dreamed. And I woke one day, and I looked around, and I thought, my God, I'll never have the moon.
Thank you, Casey and Matthew. So much talent we've had to share with you today. We hope you've enjoyed being with us today. Please, on this Giving Tuesday now, find a way to give your own gifts and talents to a world that so desperately needs whatever it is that you have to offer.
Thank you all so much for joining us today. Be safe, be hopeful, stay home, and check in on your loved ones. And we'll see you next time at Home with the Wayne.
We love you. Bye.
Bye.